people, and welcome back to Candidly Caitlyn. As you can tell from today's title, we are trying out some TikTok viral makeup trends. The one that we are doing today is doing your highlight and contour before your foundation. So that's how I got this look. I also did a cool cut crease eye look. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited about this look. It was very fun for me to do, stepping outside of my comfort zone. And make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button, as well as the post notification bell, so you're ready when I upload my next video. And yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna get started. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done my eyebrows off camera. One of the tricks that I saw was for a cut crease, and I don't cut my crease a lot. It's just not really my thing for eyeshadow. I'm never really doing that dramatic of a look, but I did see this tip and I thought we would try it out today. So I'm using two different palettes today. I'm using the same Morphe palettes, 35M, that I used in the last one. I'm obsessed with these colors, and I'm excited about all the different looks that I can do. And then I'm also using my Lebanon color palette here. So yeah, let's just get started. We just gonna do it. Okay. I need to clean my brushes desperately. Like, it's kind of gross. So we're going to go. You know when your eyeshadow just like gets everywhere? What the fuck? I'm trying to decide, y'all, should I do a green look? I think I'm gonna do a purple look today. That sounds fun to me. So I'm gonna go in first, actually like a pink and purple look. I'm gonna go in first with this pink here. The color is called Sweet Beets. So it's like a beady, like a beet colored, like a reddish pinkish. So we just gonna throw that all over our eyes and shit. Really up here. Just pile it on there, y'all. Just don't get nervous. So what generation am I? I don't remember. But whatever generation am I, we're not supposed to be like the ones primarily on TikTok, right? And I haven't gotten, okay, we haven't been quarantined enough for me to actually make a TikTok yet, but it's definitely downloaded, and I definitely spend quite a lot of my time watching TikTok videos. And so that's where I got this idea. I feel like there's just so much like makeup tips on there, and as someone who is newly learning to do my makeup and kind of just having fun with it, I was like, I'll try those out, why not? So that was the inspiration behind this video. That eyeshadow just went everywhere over here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine, we'll wipe it off at some point. Yeah, so we just really piled that shit on there, because that's what you gotta do sometimes. And then to make it a little deeper, we're gonna go in with this purpley color right here, and that shade is Power Slayer. Clearly me repping West and my purple bonnet. Clearly I knew what color I was doing before I knew what color I was doing. And we're gonna take that purple into our crease. Just like deepen that a little bit, little bit. And then make sure you're blending upward into that pink, so it doesn't look like you just do two separate colors on your eyelids. Da-da, da-da. and really just working it until you get it where you want it to be. All right, so okay, so the trick to cutting your crease that this TikToker showed is, so you take your light concealer, and I'm just putting that on my brush. I'm assuming you need quite a good amount. And you just jab it here in one spot. And then you're supposed to open your eye. And then this line where it creates is where you cut. And again, as someone who doesn't really, this might be like a very well-known thing, but as someone who doesn't really cut their crease, I was like, oh, that seems like easy enough. I could do that. So I'm doing it. And the trick is to really pile it on there so there's like an excess, so that when you open it out your eyes, it leaves that mark. So I'm opening it. It's actually harder to open your eyes when you're telling yourself to do it. Okay, so we have our lines there. And I'm just gonna take one more concealer. And then from there, you're gonna go downward and just make sure you're pulling in with the concealer. Okay, so now we've got both eyes. The creases are cut. And I'm going with two sparkly colors. Two here. I'm gonna do this deep purple here, and then also this pink over here. So the deep purple is called Grape Expectations, and then the other pinky is called Color Persona. And I just like those. Dark purple first, Grape Expectations, and we're gonna do that on the outer. And I'm making sure that I start sort of in my darker crease color and coming out again, just to make sure that it's super blended. And then I'm gonna take another brush, which if I was prepared for, if I was prepared, I would have already had the brush out, but I don't. And I'm gonna take that Color Persona pink color and come in from the other end over that cut crease and then blend it into that purple. And then finally, the last step is to take that crease color, and I think I'm gonna take this blue here, which is called, Petticock. Petticock. I don't really know where they got that name from, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. Boop. Sorry about that. My camera did cut out while I was doing the second eye. And I was showing you my eyeliner. But this is the completed look on both eyes. I did do a quick winged eyeliner that I'm not 100% happy with. But after I put on my lashes when we're done, I'll sort of clean that up a bit. So that was one of the TikTok things that I saw. Another one was, so the idea is that you are going to highlight and contour first again, and you're going to use a lighter highlight and a darker contour. So, and apparently I'm gonna look crazy in between. I watched quite a few TikToks on it, and I'm gonna look crazy. So don't judge me. I'm doing this for the cause, okay? . And this is a lot lighter than I would usually use. So I'm running out of this because I only use this to mix with my other one. Or not at all. I don't use it as my actual highlighter. It's just the one that I use is a little bit too dark currently, so that's what I use it for. But now we're using it for this. I'm really gonna like pile this on because that's what I saw the TikTokers doing. So that's what I want to do. That looks insane. I look insane. I look like a cat. Anybody see that? Am I giving anyone else cat vibes? No. Okay. I'm gonna clean that up too. And now's my chance to clean up where I put all that extra eyeliner. Okay, so I've blended and I look insane. But you know, that's what I was told I should look insane by this point. So now we're gonna go in with a super dark contour. And actually this brush that I picked up might be a little bit too thick for what I'm going for here. So I'm gonna switch to this one. I bought these like oval brushes off of Amazon and I adore them. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of my argan oil spray on there because it is a cream, just to loosen it up a little bit. And this shit is dark, so that's way too much. I did too much, but we're gonna keep going. If it comes out terribly, actually I'm gonna re-pick up that small one, another small oval brush to do my nose. I'm gonna be a little light here because I don't want to look completely crazy. I'm gonna put some here as well and actually go back in with my highlighter under here and we'll blend that out. Are y'all nervous? I'm nervous. Like I feel like, I don't know, we're gonna keep going. And I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and I'm gonna go blend that contour. You know, we will see what it looks like after. Okay, so the next step is you're basically just gonna take your foundation and cover all of this in your foundation. So I'm using my Fenty foundation. The shade is 380, the Longwear Matte. I usually would just put it on my face, but because I have this on, I'm just gonna put 2 to 3 pumps on like one of my palettes here. And then I'm just gonna take the bottom of my beauty blender here and we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so this is my face after I put on the foundation. It's definitely kind of calmed down that drastic. Sorry, I'm just gonna shift my light because I'm realizing that it was in a bad position. But it definitely kind of calmed down that sort of harshness between like my highlight and my contour. And it does look like, sorry, I just found a spot to blend more. It does look, for me, I don't know, does it look like to you? It does look very smooth. And it feels very smooth. I thought it would feel cakey, even though it's the same amount of product, just like in reverse. But I thought it would feel cakey, and it doesn't. So far I'm not opposed. The next step, and I apologize for talking sideways and not to the camera. The next step is you're going to bake under your eye, which is interesting. So I'm just taking my Airspun loose face powder, my absolute fave, my go-to for every day. Right. So we've baked, we're baking. Rub the powder off of you. All right. Before I wipe off that all that baking goodness, because I'm gonna do that pretty soon. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to locate all of the brushes that I will need in my next few steps. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and brush all that off. We're not quite yet done, so don't worry. This part, I used to not wipe off enough, and then I was wondering why it looked like I just had powder still sitting on my face. But you really do have to like get up and down and wipe that shit off your face. Okay, so we're wiping, and then you're supposed, why am I never prepared, y'all? I don't know. So you're supposed to then go in and do your bronzer. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm using my BH Cosmetics, y'all. I'm just using my favorites in this video because I know what my face typically looks like and how these products sit on my face. So I thought it'd be interesting to do what I know and then see the difference. So we're using BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna push my bonnet back a little bit. Really bronze it up. Y'all, I think this TikTok, I might have just did something. Okay, I'm gonna highlight, because even though that blush is like a little highlighty, you can never have too much highlight. You just can't. I do need to buy new highlighters. Comment below any highlighter suggestions that you have. I'm looking for like super just like poppy, because this I like, but it's just not enough sometimes. Like sometimes I'm just looking for a little bit more of a pop, and I don't have a bronzer that does that for me yet. I mean a highlighter that does that for me yet. I'm going back in with my bronzer a little bit to clean up a little of that blush, because I just think I put a little bit too much in some places. So we're cleaning up. I didn't put any under here, so we're gonna go under there. Don't forget your neck, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm actually gonna do my lashes off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, so with that being said, I am using my Becca lip liner in the color Fearless. It's like a nude. And by like a nude, I mean it's nude. It just fell. Oh, it has like a little, like a blender piece on the back. Yeah. So it's throwing that all over. And I broke it. Of course I did. It's who I am. And then we're using our blender at the end. So I also have my Fenty lip stain in the shade Stunner Lip Pink, and it's in the shade Uncuffed. It's like the mauve-y pink. Yeah, we're gonna go over it with that. This is usually too light for me, so I'm hoping that having put on that nudie brown underneath, it'll make it more of a brown instead of the super pale pink it usually is. And it did. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. Sorry, I had to just like show myself off a little bit. This is the finished look. I really, really, really like this technique. I love the look that we just created. I hope you guys like the eye. I'm trying new things with my eyes, going outside of the box. So yeah, I was gonna like, look at this, is my braid sticking out. I was gonna put on my wig for this video, but because we're in quarantine and I'm a lazy fuck, the most that you're getting is my bonnet with this look. But yes, so I love this look. I love the eye. That's not cute. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I did something new with my eyes. Like I said, I'm trying new colors. I'm trying to do more creative eye looks. And then we did a very simple lip. But I will say that the techniques that I did with the cut crease, for me, someone who doesn't cut crease a lot, it was very helpful as a starting place. And I can obviously go from there and get more creative with my cut creases. And then the idea of like highlighting and contouring before, I think it just works. Like, I'm very happy with how it came out. So no complaints here about that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this trend. If you have tried it like on your own channel, please comment and I'd be happy to watch them. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope you guys are staying safe and sane during these times. I hope that my videos are, you know, just like giving you like a mental break, if that's what YouTube for me has always been very important for mental breaks. So I hope that my videos can be that for you. So yes, stay safe, stay sane. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next one.